The race to recover bodies and save any Zama Zamas still trapped underground.
Grief is eating us slowly and slowly. It's like a fungus in our family.
Court delays and no justice for the family of murdered Sipokazi boy. Severe storms are back. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. You're watching Eyewitness News.
This is Eyewitness News.
Calling on illegal miners to recover the bodies of at least 27 men trapped in a Harmony mine. That's what the Lesotho families of the Zama Zama victims killed by a gas explosion over a month ago want to happen. Levels of the toxic gas still present in the shaft have stopped efforts to exhume the bodies or free any survivors trapped underground.
From what we understand from what the Lesotho government has told us is that there are only 27 bodies that remain underground and are trapped. All of those Basotho men are believed to have been killed. However, Minister of Mineral Resources Energy, Gwede Mantashe, says that rescue efforts cannot go on as the methane levels still remain quite high, and so it is risky to send anyone in there. Now, the families are calling on the South African government to allow Zama Zamas who are willing to risk their lives and go under to retrieve those bodies.
Lesotho's Foreign Affairs Minister says they are aware that Basotho men are heavily involved in illegal mining activities in South Africa.
Those gangs, they are doing some illegal activities in South Africa. As the government of Lesotho, we don't condone any illegal activity.
Areas north of Durban in Inanda and Idube have been affected by a tornado which struck earlier this afternoon. Paramedics have treated 2 patients in the area for minor injuries and have transported them to hospital for further care. They were in a container which overturned during the incident. There is quite extensive infrastructure damage to roofs on buildings as well as power cables in the area.
And a yellow level 2 weather warning for the Western Cape. That means severe thunderstorms are on the way. Devastating for a province still recovering from the recent floods. 3 weeks of heavy rains means Western Cape dam levels have increased. The Theowaterskloof Dam, the largest there, has hit 100% capacity.
Last year we were sitting at 56% and currently we are at 85%. Now, coming to the Western Cape water supply system, this is the biggest percentage of the system that is being used within the Western Cape. It takes about 54% of the entire Western Cape dams, of which last year we were 72%, and this year we are sitting nicely at 95%. But that does not mean that we should now use water and wash our cars using hose pipes and all that.
Officials have urged people to stay away from the floodplains. 3 people lost their lives as a result of the recent flooding. 21,000 people lost their jobs in the first quarter of this year. Statistics South Africa released the employment statistics for the period between January to March 2023. The number of people currently employed in the country stands at about 10 million. But over the last financial year, 97,000 jobs were lost in various sectors. The trade industry bore the brunt of the job losses, followed by business service, transport and construction. In contrast, the community services industry emerged as a significant job contributor, while there were also gains in the mining, manufacturing and electricity industries. Also, basic salary and wages paid to employees dropped by 11.8 billion rand from December 2022 to March 2023. These are the steps 2 paramedics in Umlazi refused to climb, putting a woman's life in danger. Mbali Sikosana claims the paramedics refused to treat her sister because it wasn't in their job description to climb stairs. She also says they were hostile towards them. Her sister, Tembeka Sikosana, couldn't even walk when the paramedics arrived.
basi ngebaphume bona le motweni angeke besebenze lutho ngoba manje kwastretcha leso singangasikuyisa how okay savele sathi ungcona ngasuka empedeni azama ukuhamba ngeenyawo zakhe bengasukumi usuku lonke azama uhamba ngeenyawo zakhe kulistima mbingane ila khona vele wagula kakhulu-ke wavedane wacima umoya wadlikiza sehla naye basitshela ukuthi senza kancane futhi bathi kuyosebenza ziningabi iguli. There's nothing special about us.
It was at that time when they reportedly shut their door, ignoring Tembeka Sikosana with her breathing difficulties. The health department says the pair have been suspended from work pending an investigation.
Grief is eating us slowly and slowly. It's like a fungus in our family because we're not getting any answers. We're not getting anywhere with this. And each time we have to come here, as I said the last time, it's becoming a hassle and a burden. Because each time we come here, we know it's going to be postponed.
The despair of not knowing, of not getting closure in the murder of Sipokazi Boy. And they will have to wait even longer. The case has been postponed to the 15th of August to allow for consultation with the accused. It was expected to start late last year, but has been set back by several delays. The 27-year-old's body parts were found stuffed in a wheelie bin and dumped near the railway line in Mbekweni in September 2021. Sitobele Cebe, Boy's partner, was arrested shortly after her murder. Cebe, known as Rasta in the Mbekweni community, was out on bail at the time of the killing. Boy's brutal murder is one of several femicides to have rocked the country in recent years. And now to a story that's gone viral on Facebook. An expectant mom travelling on a high-speed train between Nairobi and Mombasa gave birth on board a carriage last week. There are now calls from the Kenyan public for the East African Nations Railway Company to grant the newborn baby a lifetime pass and for the baby to be named Madaraka. That means freedom in Swahili. That's it from me, Jane Dutton. See you for more tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.